Hi everyone, it's Gail. We are here with day 5 of our December daily, and I want to say hi and hugs to Debbie, Megs, Lisa, and Celeste. Thank you so much for always watching and always having such nice comments. So day 5, let's talk about that. I went to a little neighboring town and went shopping with my friend. As I told you yesterday, I was going to do that. And so I have a few things from the shopping trip that I'm going to put on this page. And then I'm going to journal about it. I have a spot for journaling. But first, I thought it might be fun to show you what I got yesterday. So let's put December daily aside for a second for a quick little show and tell. We went to an antique store and I just got 2 little treasures there, but they are treasures, I think. So I got this little book for baby. Isn't that cute? It's got some pencil marks, so I've got a little work to do on it, but it's 1945 and it's just got the sweetest little pictures, and look at the old tape. I love that. So I think this would make a darling baby book. So that's my plan for this one. But isn't that so cute? So got that, and this one was half price, so that was awesome. I think I paid $2.50 for it because it was $5 originally, I think. Anyway, so that, and then right when I walked in the door, this book caught my eye. And you know, it's got the book cover, but it's pretty raggedy. But let me show you the cover of the book. Isn't that cool? I think it'd make a fun boy journal. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And then could use the sleeve for ephemera or something. So those were my 2 little antique store book finds. And then we went to a quilt store and we went to a fabric store. So let me show you what I got there. So I got this little pack of loveliness called Chicken Scratch. These are the kind of fabrics that I really like to use in my little golden books. So I thought these were just super cute. And so I picked up that little pack. And then some other little pieces of fabric, some of which we're going to use in the book. So I'll do those last. But let's see here. I did grab some fat quarters that they had on half price at the quilt store. So a fall one for next fall. This one I think is Tim Holtz. But I love that. But wouldn't that be pretty in the in that boy journal? I think so. And then I got 3 of these because I just loved them. I am just a sucker for rosebuds. I love them. I just think they're so pretty. So those were my little half price fat quarters. Got those. Oh, I always hit the table. I'm so sorry. I do that. Okay, this one is exciting. This piece of fabric I got to do a cover for, do you guys remember several videos ago, I got a Happy Mail from Junie, and she had some of her artwork in there, and it was just this royal blue. Well, I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see this on camera, but this goes from very, very dark, and then it's kind of ombre in that it gets lighter as you go. So I just thought that this would be really a pretty cover for that. So I just got a half a yard. You know, we journalers don't need a ton of fabric. We you know, a half a yard. Fat quarters are more than enough usually, but like this one for a cover, I decided I would go ahead and get a half yard, and then I can also have some for flips or whatever. But this fabric is just such a quality fabric. It's beautiful. So got that. Then I loved this, so I picked this one up too. It's a little sewing one, and I have on my agenda to do a 5-ring binder sewing. It's on my mental list. And so I got that. I just thought that was super cute, and I love the colors of it. So that, couple more fat quarters that weren't on sale, but these are the Holtz Wallpaper fabrics. I love his stuff. So, oh, sorry, hit the camera. Let me steady you up. Okay, so I got 2 of those. I got two fat quarters of the Holtz. So that was fun. And then this, I believe, is the Holtz also, and kind of the traveling, and must have had a yard left on the bolt or something, and so they were selling just this yard, so I grabbed it. Again, I think these colors will go awesome in that boys journal. So once again, more ideas. That's what, you know, when Kelly asked about motivation, one of the things you can do is, you know, go to the fabric store, because that just does it. And then you guys look at this fabric. I got the last of what was on the bolt of this fabric. I just love it. Coming up for spring journals and gardening journals and stuff. Don't you think that will be beautiful? So that's most of what I did. Let me get this folded up, and then okay, I'll set this aside. And then Christmas wise, what I grabbed was another one of these little packs. This one is called Christmas in the Wildwood by Nancy Mink, Wilmington Crystals. So this one just has a bunch of different Christmas ones, and they're just in strips. So, you know, I thought, gosh, these will work just like my strips from Ooh La La Crafts. And there's just a whole bunch of different designs in here. So we're gonna maybe figure out a way to use one of those. And then I got this little Moda pack. They're tiny. They're 2 by 2, I believe. 2.5 by 2.5. But I love the Moda fabrics. I love the colors that they use and the designs. They're just wonderful. I think there's a green Santa back here. Yeah. So anyway, I have an idea for this too, but I need to have a day when I don't have something else going on that's making me go in a certain direction in my book. So, okay. So that's the show and tell. Let's get busy on day 5. Okay. Did I do anything? Oh, I was going to show you on this. What did I do? I was thinking, oh, I know what I was going to do. I was going to put, at a subby suggestion, I was going to put 19, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put DEC over here and then put 1986 here. So then, you know, then when I'm not around, people will know. So did that. I also did my journaling for the 4th. And I found these stamps in my stash. This one says the Spirit of Christmas Present. This says the Spirit of Christmas Past. So it was perfect for my Now and Then page, I thought. So that journaling's all done. So that page is all done. And we're on to number 5. So one of the things that I thought I would do on this is this pack of fabrics had this piece of paper attached. And so I thought I might put it down the edge as a pocket and then go from there. This is going to be a fairly simple page. If we have a ton of time left, what we might go ahead and do is get some other things kind of ready to go. I don't know. I'm thinking that that might be a good thing to do. Okay, we're just gonna cut off of the excess here a little bit. And then let's see, it's gonna go this way. So I wanna go here, here, here. Okay. I don't think I need to put this on cardstock. That's what I was thinking about, but I don't think I need to. I think it'll be fine. I'm hoping I just did that right. Oh, I did. Look at that. Okay. I am once again trying to get my page for yesterday done, because today I'm picking up my friend. I think I told you yesterday that she had surgery on her ankle and hasn't been getting out much, and so I wanted to go ahead and pick her up and take her on a little outing today. Okay, so then the number 5, I was thinking, this is a super simple page, you guys, super simple, but I'm thinking about just putting the number 5 there. Don't love the white right there. So what do we want to do about that? Well, that piece of fabric is just the right width. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I'll just put this little leftover piece. We'll just get that on there. Cover up that white space. And then this white space, we're gonna do a little stencil on before we tuck something in the pocket. But, so I'm just pulling strings off. Let's get that. Some Fabri-Tac on that and put that on. So I had a whole other idea for this page because it was white, and then but I have, you know, you got to go with what happens that day, you know. So my idea is really an idea that I have for a day when nothing happens. That might be tomorrow. Tomorrow might be that day. No, I'll have today to journal about, but tomorrow is a day that won't have a lot done. So when I get to that day, and I have some kind of clear pages coming up, so I think I'll be okay to do my other idea. Okay, and then we'll just put the 5 there. I want to keep this Christmas in Wildwood and the designer that designed that particular fabric line. But yeah, I'll tell you, nothing like going into a quilt shop and looking at all the fabrics and everything to get you going. That or paper, either one for me will get me going. But it was so fun. It's a tiny town, and it's, like I said, about a half an hour from where I live. And so this little quilt shop is on Main Street, and it was so fun. My friend and I got there, and they have on Wednesdays, the ladies bring their sewing machines, and they're all in the kind of the back part of the store working on their quilts. And it just, I don't know, it just tickled me. It was like kind of small town, rural America, you know. This town is in the middle of a lot of farmland, so probably a lot of farmer ladies, you know. They got their cows all taken care of, and then they came in to do their quilting. So I loved it. I thought it was really cool that they do that. It was funny how it gave the quilt shop such a warm, cozy feel, and you know, it just made you want to stay and work with those ladies. Although I'm not a quilter, wouldn't have they been surprised at what I do? So okay, and so I had earlier done this guest check that I just put some of the cardinal napkin on, and so I thought I would just tuck that in here like so, and I'm going to journal on the back about my day with my friend yesterday, and that's going to be our day 5 page. So super simple, but really incorporates the memories too at the same time. So I love it. I think it's great. So let's see, we are only we're 16 minutes into this day. So I was thinking it would be fun to do maybe some prep things or do something else today besides just a quick little page like this. So I think, what could we do? I have some bits and pieces that maybe we could just play with and see kind of what we come up with. Maybe let's do that. I have over here, I have this sack of it's coffee dye. It's the coffee dyeing that I just did. I did a bunch of index cards, and I did some Rolodex cards to hopefully just have on hand for scraps. That is a Liz Smith idea that I've told you about in other videos. But maybe we could use up some of these scraps and just play a little bit on these. I don't know. I have more scraps over here. More scraps and more scraps. Another idea I had for a video, you guys, and you can tell me if this sounds good or not. Where is it? I have this little basket right here is where I stick when I have smaller cutoffs that would be journal card size, sort of. And I've got some papers folded for notepads and stuff. I sometimes just grab this to take to my friend's house, but I think these are some ones that I actually did. Just did some stamping on these. That was, my friend had a die cut for that. Just stamping that I probably need to do something with the corners or ink them or whatever. But anyway, I was thinking about sometime just doing a video where we just turn pieces of paper and little leftovers into usable ephemera. So yeah, so a lot of cards. All I need to do is ink these up, really, or corner punch them if I want to. And then here's some fabric that I just did some stamping on this fabric. Little pieces of that. And then these are just scraps. These ones are. I haven't even done anything with those yet. So I should really have those over here in my scraps. These are kind of the more done, just need to be finished pile. So I thought about maybe doing a craft with me and working on those. Let me know in the comments maybe if that appeals to you or not. I don't know. It might not be appealing. I don't know. So let me know. Let me know what you think. Oh, and this is where I have some tea bags back here. Yeah, I just have this little basket of stuff that I really should get something done with. So anyway, but let's make a couple cards just for fun, just to have a little more time together. And maybe what I'll do is grab out, how about the word delight? That's a good one for Christmas, right? Out of that little bag. Maybe we'll use that up too. So, I think I have to figure out which way that goes. I don't know, something as simple as that is kind of fun, isn't it? I could do a little bit of this too. Do that. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not done spending time with you yet today. And that was just such a quick little page, but, with the next page of the little golden book right next to it, I didn't want to, go on the other side. I'm liking doing the 2-page spreads, but, the little golden book makes it so that you can't necessarily do that. So we'll see. I think my friend today that we're gonna do what she feels up to doing, because I'm pretty sure she's gonna be on one of those scooter things with her leg, and so we'll see. It might be kind of exhausting to go from store to store for her, so we'll see. But we'll do whatever she wants, and then I might have another little show and tell tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, that was really fun yesterday though. And it was great. The roads were perfect. They were nice and dry. But then when we came home, we could see that there was a storm happening. And as I've told you before, I live on a mountain, and so when I dropped off my friend, roads were dry. There was nothing, and then there kind of got to be a little bit of skiff of something. And when I got to my house, there was snow. There was a good we got a good inch or so, and it was on the road and everything. It was a legitimate snow. So that was kind of a surprise, because when I'd been down in the flats, there wasn't anything. So, but yeah, my husband said it just came down in buckets for not very long, but long enough to get some good ground cover. Well, I guess I'm gonna want fabric tack for this too. I need to clip this off a little bit. There's a little bit that's bugging me. And this fabric doesn't fray real easily, but it really doesn't. So we'll just do it the way it is. And maybe put that down a little bit like that. And then I think we'll do a Rolodex card, and then maybe we'll just call it a day, and I can get some putting away done. I need to put away Happy Mail and get things cleaned up around here so that it doesn't drive me crazy. I'm a neat crafter. Okay. Oh, I have these couple little things. One of these would be fun. Oh yeah, let's put that little bow right there. Yeah, so then we'll have this for another day. knows, maybe we'll use it tomorrow. We don't know. We don't know. I am gonna do a little bit of distressing on this card. It's just on this edge. All right. Well, there you go. Just with scraps laying on the table, we have this cute little card. That'll be fun to put in. Okay, I'm gonna do a Rolodex card, and then we'll just call it good, I guess, for today. And it doesn't necessarily need to be Christmas either, does it? Let's make this little card. This would be kind of fun for, yeah, you can tell that boys journal has got me kind of going. But I like every once in a while to do a journal with neutrals. Just, you know, blacks, tans, creams. I like to do that. That is fun. Now, let's see what else we have here. Got this piece. So maybe this will end up being a card for that. Let's see. Where do we want to go with this? Okay, I'm liking that so far. Let's distress that. Trying to think what I might, oh, I know what we could put on it for kind of a focal point. Let's get these down. Liz, I'm so glad you did that video on just using your bits and pieces on these cards, because I have really had fun with it since seeing your video. So I appreciate that. Isn't it fun how we inspire one another? Lots of comments on the little golden books and different ways to do little golden books. And I was saying to somebody that commented, it's just like you could give the same supplies to 10 different people and you'd come out with 10 different takes on, you know, on a particular project. It's just that fascinates me about art, you know, because it's just kind of what's in every person. It's cool. It's a cool thing. Now, I'm just gluing. You could sew this too, but I'm just gluing for today because we're just kind of quick, like doing a couple of things. I think though, maybe. So I'll show you what I was thinking for the focal point but it might be too big, is I was thinking about this bee, but that's too big. That's going to have to be maybe not. What about, I'm gonna do this just for fun. This is my bunny that's going to be in all my journals. That, remember, we decided that I was going to do a Where's Waldo type of thing and always have one of these bunnies in the journal. So I don't know. So I thought about that. You know what? Let's do this. I love this stamp. Let's get a little piece of paper. I don't even know if it needs to be that big. We can cut around it if it doesn't need to be that big. Okay. Oh, it's just so fun to play too. You know, I've loved the direction of the December daily, but sometimes I really like having absolutely no direction and just having a few things out that can be played with. I'm going right kind of down to it on this so that it will fit. Let's do a little distress. Yep. Well, this is fun. We'll have a little, I have my first piece of ephemera for that boy journal. Oh. And I'm just going right in the middle. I think I'll go down a little bit, but right in the middle of the card with that. And I'm thinking I might like a leaf or two on here. Yeah. Maybe a little bit over here. And just a little something in that corner. Just a little something right here. Okay, well, I think that is a fun little card. Let me show you. Yeah, just a little something to stick in a little journal somewhere or another. Well, thanks everybody. This was a fun little haul, December daily, and craft with me. So thanks everybody for watching, and we'll just see you next time. Bye bye.